HooHooHooRobin.
Sexual pleasure.
Ooh, wire.
The buttocks and the anus.
Ooh.
The buttocks and the anus. Sexual pleasure.
Ooh.
Not sure what year this is from, but the narrator reminds me, that would be Danny writing this, of Alan Funt talking about the buttocks and the anus. Sexual pleasure.
Pleasure.
Candid camera.
Buttocks are one of the major erogenous zones of women, and it is a known fact that man's greatest pleasure is in the natural parts of a woman, and second only to the female breast, the buttocks are a visual turn-on. Not too many years ago, the buttocks were taboo as a sex object.
This is Don
Now,
Kirshner
with the
for Don Kirshner's rock concert. And now Casey and the Sunshine Band will play as I fondle his buttocks.
Could there have been a worse, less charismatic host than Don Kirshner?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, was he a dull fella.
He started videos, though.
Oh, he was great.
He started MTV.
He was.
I mean, not MTV, but the
He was-
fact that... what am I trying to say? I don't know. Fuck it. I had to pick out a TV for Christmas. Flat screen. Go with the 40. Alright, let's go back to this. The buttocks.
As a sex object. Now, with permissive sex attitudes, penetration from the rear and analingus are considered perfectly normal. Anal sexual practices play as much a part in heterosexual relationships as in homosexual ones.
What?
Many men,
love
as
the
well as
assholes,
women,
the,
are stimulated by the contemplation of the posterior. They also like to include this part of the body in their sexual practices. The buttocks, the anus, and the ridge between the actual sex organs, perineum, are among
Taint.
the most erogenous zones in both men and women. In spite of this, anal eroticism is still subjected to many taboos. However, with today's more permissive sexual attitudes, heterosexual anal intercourse is being more widely practiced by young people.
All right.
That guy,
you
by
go,
the way,
kids.
That guy talking, he's the worst person alive.
Why? This is fantastic way to talk about analingus.
Analingus.
He's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
I like to call it the car wash.
The prostate massage inside your asshole.
And the posterior, and when she's rubbing the back of your leg, if her finger brushes where the shit comes out, it's going to be a sexual
Can
massage.
you dig it? I knew that you could. Tony, will you dance with me?
If she drapes you and her finger does not go near the posterior, you're probably going to be ripped off for $80. But if her fingernail comes out and there's a little bit of shit underneath the nail, be prepared to hand over another $100.
Now let's view Two Girls, One Cup. This one topping the charts this week.
This is how the posterior is emptied before analingus or anal stimulation is.
Notice that her asshole opens like a dolphin's pee hole.
Let's talk about gaping.
Gaping.
Huge gaping assholes can be fun.
Said pee hole. I suck.
It doesn't matter.
Pee hole.
Porthole, whatever the
What's
fuck
that?
they call it.
Blowhole.
Let's
right.
learn more.
You should know you have one.
Chubsy.
On sweatier girls, this area will smell like an
we got it
armpit.
Yeah, rub your hand under your own armpit to get deodorant on it. Put it in her vagina. If she screams bloody murder, her pussy is tainted.
Ask her what she's eaten first. At times you will go to stimulate the posterior and feel like you fell into a sinkhole over a septic tank. Make sure she has not eaten ethnic food.
If she has pomegranate seeds hanging from her asshole, those are hemorrhoids. Stay away.
She should be well groomed in the rear area. It should not look like a sea urchin eating a guppy.
Be careful while having anal sex that you do not pull out too quickly and get the pink sock where it looks like the pool lining of the asshole is gripping your cock and pulling it back in.
Pink sock is always funny.
It looks like the asshole has a proboscis.
You want to learn more or what?
If you can't get your pink sock back in, just get on all fours, walk backwards, and make elephant noises. Try to pick up peanuts until your asshole has receded.
You'll know she's pink socking if her asshole looks like an aardvark. That's the first word in the dictionary because it starts with 2 A's, like asshole, which is what I am.
Can we learn more about the buttocks and the anus, please?
Ah.
All right.
The latest survey shows that nearly 1/4 of all females, and more than 1/4 of all males, and more than 1/4 of married couples under 35 had performed anal intercourse at least once in the last year.
Now, what this means is that at least 3/4 have said, if you touch my asshole, I'm divorcing you.
If you stick your dick in her asshole and pull it out and squeeze the tip of your dick and shit comes out like a Play-Doh spaghetti maker,
Jesus Christ, Bobby.
you want to perform an enema on your dirty wife's asshole.
I don't mind people doing an impression of me, but when Robert does it, he makes me sound like Blair's cousin Jerry.
Oh, that's so.
This guy rules.
The act itself is relatively safe and sanitary if proper precautions and good hygiene are exercised. Many couples find anal intercourse exciting, pleasurable, and different, and if both partners consent, they should feel free to participate. Naturally, thorough washing is appropriate, and lubricants should be applied to the penis and to the anal opening. This is most important to facilitate entry. If vaginal intercourse is contemplated directly after anal intercourse, the penis should be thoroughly washed to prevent fecal bacteria in the rectum from contaminating the vagina and causing possible infection.
Then, please call me, your accountant, and I'll get you poppy bonds.
Please. No double dipping in the vagina and the asshole. It's very much like eating chips at a dinner party.
It really is. All of a sudden, it's going to look like you are gardening, and then put your hands in the mayonnaise jar.
This last clip, this was a video documentary, but Danny can't find the actual video.
Oh my God, I want to see
What I
that.
could find is the audio,
Yeah.
but apparently this was a video documentary.
Ah.
And this track kind of would probably be better with the accompanying video. But I think
bet he has a
It
mustache.
works quite well on its own.
Does he have a mustache?
Okay.
Because what you're going to hear is him describing what he's watching. All right?
1/4 of all married couples engage in anal sex.
Yes.
Well, which means that the other 75% need a Vicodin crushed up and put in their supper. When they fall asleep, straddle them like the horses that they are and put it where the duty comes out. Deny it in the morning. Tell us you had a bad dream.
Get gauze and put it on the asshole.
You're lucky that was funny, fall asleep.
Did I say that?
And then you fucked some other word up too.
Did I? Well, I don't know. I don't talk too good.
Fall asleep.
And when I said seep, I was thinking of what her asshole will do with your semen.
Look like a pudding and cream parfait.
Feed her chili the night before. See if you can find the kidney bean skins the next day.
When she sneezes, her asshole will look like E-Rock coughing up cinnamon.
Poor E-Rock.
As you can see, there are anatomical differences in the shape and size of the various models' buttocks. And the camera's sharp eye gives you an unbelievable close-up of the positioning between the anal canal and the vaginal canal. See the very important...
This one right here, the small pink one, belongs to a healthy married woman. And this larger one, with the donkeys taking tourists into the middle of it, belongs to a gay man in New York City.
If you want to know about anal sex, talk to Dr. Zoidberg. He will teach you.
That's right. I am actually the only doctor who is less pleasant than Dr. Zell.
This guy's a creep.
He certainly
What is he, looking at fucking video of assholes?
He loves the
That's
buttocks
great.
and the anus.
Unbelievable close-up of the positioning between the anal canal and the vaginal canal. See the very important anatomical and
See,
racial
the amazing
differences
asshole.
of the female buttocks and vagina.
Buttocks.
As these attractive models kneel, squat, bend over, and assume many other rear entry intercourse positions. Especially note the camera shot of the model as she contracts her sphincter muscle and see her anal opening contracting at the same time. You are witnessing the most revealing cinematography close-up shots. Shots revealing the feminine mystique of the female buttocks. Yes, attractive buttocks are a visual turn-on, and the buttocks of both sexes very often favorably respond to erotic caresses, massage, and other forms of stimulation. Pay more attention to the buttocks during lovemaking and see what happens. If your partner's reaction is favorable, it's another plus.
That's wonderful. That is.
And don't
I'd love to see that footage. You're the most amazing cinematography
Ever.
and
Now brought to you by Steven Spielberg.
In illustrious Panavision. Apparently, there's a whole series of these. Derek found a ton of stuff today, so I'll be going through a lot
Oh,
of this.
bravo. We can't
Filmed in Technicolor.
Right.
Better than Ben-Hur.
wait. Let's go to Rick in Sarasota.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Rick.
So I've got the perfect term for the next morning after you fuck your chick in the ass. It's, she calls it being drafty. It's like you can't close the window in the house and you just got that breeze shooting all the way through. Shit just comes right out.
All right.
Robin, Robin, Robin,